The Tactics ICG is a multi-threat, multi-wear, single-exposure garment that provides vapor, liquid, and FR protection for chemical, biological, terrorism incidents and hazardous materials emergencies. The ICG must be worn and used properly to optimize its protective performance. This video will instruct you on the correct techniques for donning and doffing the ICG. Before wearing this garment, you must read and understand the user instruction, safety, and training guide provided with this garment. You should wear this garment only if you have been properly trained in hazardous materials response and have knowledge of the proper selection, fit, use, care, and limitations of protective clothing and equipment. First, familiarize yourself with the components of the ICG ensemble. The detachable hood guards your head and neck against exposure. The face opening of the hood has a butyl seal that interfaces with the face piece of your breathing apparatus. There is a three-piece clamshell-shaped plastic attachment that works in concert with the hood to provide a secure seal. The three pieces are the clamshell back, clamshell face, and a threaded hand knob. The glove system features an inner and outer glove. The inner glove is attached to the ICG through a series of gaskets and O-rings. It provides limited chemical and biological protection to your hands and wrists. The outer glove is worn over the inner glove. It offers limited protection from debris and flash fire. It also guards against cuts and abrasions. You must wear both the inner and outer gloves together to comply with NFPA 1994 Class 2 and NFPA 1992 standards. Attached booties provide chemical and biological protection. They're worn inside your ensemble's certified outer boots. Integrated suspenders are located inside the garment. They are sewn to the back of the ICG's waistline and engage with thermoplastic clips attached at the waistline in the front. Take-up straps are located at the waist on the outer shell of the ICG. For optimum protection, wear underclothing that is certified to meet NFPA 1975 standards. At a minimum, wear a short-sleeve shirt, long pants or long underwear, and cotton socks. Before donning the ICG, remove footwear and all personal effects that might damage the garment. For example, pens, badges, jewelry, and watches all have the potential to abrade or puncture the ICG and compromise its protective performance. Always have other trained personnel available to help you don the garment. Begin by unzipping the detachable hood so there is just about 6 inches of the zipper engaged. Step into the ICG from the top of the garment and work your feet all the way into the attached booties. Pull the coverall to your waist. Locate the thermoplastic couplers in the front of the garment. Pull the suspenders over your shoulders and engage the couplers. Gently pull the cuffs of your pant legs up as far as you can and step into your protective boots. Pull the leg wells down over the top of your boots. Put on your SCBA face mask and adjust it for a secure fit. Then place your arms into the sleeves and work your fingers all the way into the attached inner gloves. Drape the hood over your head. Then close the zipper. Stop about 6 inches from the end. Have trained personnel assist you with securing the ICG's face piece gasket to your SCBA face piece. Work around both sides of the facepiece. Make sure the hood's butyl gasket lays flat against the facepiece. Some models of the ICG have an oval-shaped ring as part of the butyl gasket. The oval-shaped ring should be placed over the interface opening between the face mask and the air supply. To finish sealing the garment, you will need to pull one arm out of its sleeve and raise your hand to the open portion of the zipper. Assisting personnel will hand you the back of the clamshell insert. Pull the clamshell inside the garment and position it against the zipper with stem extending to the outside of the garment. While you put light pressure on the clamshell, assisting personnel places the exterior clamshell over the stem. The clamshell hand knob is then threaded onto the stem and tightened. Work your arm back into the sleeve and inner glove. Your assistant then places the outer gloves over the inner gloves and secures the adjustable closure at the wrist. Don your SCBA according to the manufacturer's instructions. Have the assisting personnel inspect your interface areas for proper overlap and make sure all closures are properly secured. Make sure the assistant checks the leg cuffs of your ICG. They should be no less than 2 inches and no more than 5 inches from the ground. Never remove any component of the ICG until you are certain that you are safely out of the hazard area. If the garment has been exposed to hazardous chemicals, employ appropriate decontamination procedures before removing the garment. If your ICG has been exposed to hazardous chemicals, avoid any contact with contaminated parts. After the emergency operation and decontamination is complete, it's important to ventilate your body as quickly as possible. Have assisting personnel remove your outer gloves and outer boots. Unharness and remove your SCBA, but maintain your air supply until the garment is fully doffed. Have trained personnel completely unzip the hood closure and remove the clamshell device. Undo all closures and step out of the garment. Keep your hood on and continue to maintain your SCBA air. Walk away from the garment to a designated safe area and then remove the hood and SCBA facepiece.